the crash.
Report, an airline has crashed in a remote area in Pennsylvania.
That's 4.
Have they canceled your class yet?
Everybody just sit down. We'll watch CNN. We only watch Fox. Then watch Fox. Who cares? Just sit down. Everyone sit down. It's room page 221. I want to call my mom. You're supposed to be in class. I can't go to class. You talk to my mother. This isn't an excuse, Tardy. I don't care. While watching the show, take out a sheet of paper and write down what you're feeling. Are you kidding? That's touchy-feeling mud.
It's my rights in America to watch the news.
You're not 18 yet. You have no rights.
Yes, I do.
Can you vote?
No.
Can you legally drink?
No.
Can you own your own land?
No.
And you have no rights. Shut up and sit down.
My name is Private First Class James W. Barnes. My real name is Jimmy. I promised my old man I'd finish high school, so I waited until May and walked at graduation. The next day, I went to the recruiting office and joined the military. I spent basic with a bunch of guys my age. The Army gave me a uniform and a gun. The school put my photo up in its ring of honor, along with all the other students who went to war, where my uncle's photo should have been when he went to war in Vietnam, except it wasn't. My old man used to talk about it all the time, how he lost his brother to a war no one wanted, and that no one cared when he died. How it must have hurt him to think about it now. He said things were different for people like me. Said they were different because this time America had been attacked. Like we'd been at Pearl Harbor. He said the country would support us this time, and he did. I guess I just drew the wrong straw. You know, I don't really know what happened. It doesn't matter, really. It's all the same. Landmines in Afghanistan, ambushes in Iraq, snipers, suicide bombers, sneak attacks, formal combat. It's all the same. Lots of kids. Lots of adults. All of us fighting to protect the ones we love back home. And some of us died. Random. Like the attacks. Your chances of being killed on September 11th? 1 in what? Millions? But your chances of being affected by it. Changing your lifestyle over it. Wondering and worrying about things you once took for granted. Like a vacation, a business trip, a plane flying by a building or the highway, or even your own home. It's all different. No matter where you were or where you are today, it's all different now. And it can never be the same.
next day, I woke up and I walked outside our apartment. I looked around the corner in downtown. I wanted to make sure it was still there.
The next day, I went to class and I asked my students to write about what they had seen and experienced on September 11th.
I made sure the school opened on time and ran like clockwork.
But most of them didn't know what to say.
I went home that night and watched the news.
I canceled cheer practice, and when I got home, I was not in front of the TV.
When I was finally alone, I cried.
It took my parents 6 months to recover. I think Julia felt one about 3 hours before class ended. I didn't want to go home. I wanted to stay with my friends.
That week, I dedicated my life to God.
I had to stop the fight.
When I got home, my mother was in front of the television, drunk.
There was an Arab kid who hadn't been at school very long, and a group of kids surrounded him that afternoon after school.
I didn't tell my parents what had happened.
One boy hit him in the face.
I told my parents I fell.
I jumped in as quickly as I could.
The doctor said it broke my nose.
What can one woman do against 7 kids?
Once they started hitting me, the blows just kept coming.
My stupid parents made us go to church that afternoon and cried.
They punched, and kicked, and spat.
So I still didn't get to watch the TV.
I called for help on my walkie-talkie.
It sucked.
By the time help came, the poor kid was pretty beaten up.
Mom, how come you've been drinking?
I want to go home and visit my parents.
Mom, are you okay?
Drive home, not fly.
You still want to drive home now?
Mom, it's okay. We weren't in those buildings.
Tomorrow, I'll take the day off work.
Okay.
Okay.
My husband was in Kansas City on a business trip, and he had to rent a car to get home.
My father was flying to Boston and got stuck in the Atlanta airport for 3 days.
He got the last car. The guy behind him offered him $500 for it.
He called my mother and me on his cell, told us he was okay, that they'd stopped the plane in Atlanta and wouldn't let them take off again.
My husband thought, $500? He thought about it, and then he took the money.
He was gone for nearly a week.
My husband took $500 instead of coming home to me. Looking back, I guess that's where our marriage went wrong. I guess I can see that now.
I went home to my family that night and tried to turn everything off from the day. I didn't want to watch TV. I didn't want to hear reports. Anything about the attacks, I did not want it. I just wanted to go home and sleep. And tomorrow, when morning came, I'd wake up and do it all over again in the high school. A little all-encompassing world. Just start right over.
Mom, we'll start over again.
All those things seemed so important before.
Now they seem so meaningless.
It's almost cliche to talk about it now.
What can be said that hasn't already been voiced?
Everyone has their own story.
From the cabbie who watched them fall, to the guys conducting business halfway across country.
Or somebody like me.
Or me.
All of us so absolutely helpless as we watched. And now, as we look back,
Each one of our stories seeming important to us at the time.
but starting so insignificant to everyone else in the long run.
Please rise for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, on October 24th, they took this play to competition, one-night competition, and 3 of the cast members were recognized as a part of the all-star cast. So we'd like to recognize them, so y'all can come up. Shelby Burgess, Kaylin Foster, and Adam Osella. So, round of applause.
Last of all, I would like to thank you for coming out tonight and for supporting this great group of kids and their talent. Coming up, we have a Christmas play for the retirement home, Lake Manor, and we're gonna have a free show of that play here. We have to find a date, and you all are welcome to come and bring your kids to a wholesome family play to remind the children what Christmas is all about. They also have been requested to do a murder mystery for the cancer Relay for Life to help raise funds for cancer. They have shown their talent and they're in demand, and we are so happy to have you around as our supporters. Have a great night. Thank you so much.